What's up, everybody? This is Big Mike Soul. With today being the last day of the regular season for the NFL, and Peyton Manning looking to add to the record books today. He last week broke Tom Brady's individual regular season record for most touchdown passes by a quarterback. The previous record was 50. Peyton Manning now has 51, although the league says that it should be one less than that, but officially it's going to be 51. He's only going to add to that total today. He only needs 266 passing yards to break Drew Brees' individual record for regular season total passing yards. So Peyton should most likely individually at least. At the end of the day, be the top of the list as far as quarterbacks and the two milestone records. My question to you guys is this: where would you rank Peyton Manning as far as quarterbacks in NFL history? I mean, there's so many names that come up throughout history: Johnny Unitas, Roger Staubach, Bart Starr, Joe Montana, Dan Marino, Brett Favre, although I rarely hear his name come at the top of the pantheon at least, and Tom Brady himself, many different great quarterbacks. There's people who I can't even think of right now who will be in the conversation. I remember looking up Brett Favre recently. I think he has, just to compare him. No, like I said, usually people don't consider Brett Favre the greatest quarterback of all time. He's one of the best. He is considered probably the most prolific as far as his numbers. He had over I believe, 71,000 career passing yards. The only quarterback for over 70,000 passing yards. 508 career touchdowns. A 62% completion percentage rating for his career, 86 career quarterback rating, and career passer rating for Favre, and I believe he had 45 career game-winning drives, which are all impressive numbers. Peyton Manning pretty much trumps most of those numbers. In 60 fewer games or so, he has only 20 fewer career victories, I think. He'll probably pass him if he continues to play. He'll probably pass him sometime in 2015. He has 49 career game-winning drives. He has a much higher career passer rating than Brett Favre at 97. He has 487 career touchdowns, and that's not including today. So he's coming into today 21 touchdowns fewer than Brett Favre as far as his career total, but 117 fewer career interceptions. So it just shows that he's just a much more efficient, much more impressive quarterback. I think the numbers tend to say, although you have to look at the rule changes, you have to look at the fact that you have to put things into perspective. Look at Dan Marino's season 1984 with the 48 touchdowns, 5,084 passing yards. He did this in a completely different era. It was completely lopsided as far as what he did and the next couple of guys did as far as that season. But if you look at the numbers, though, you got to look at certain things. I mean, look what Manning's doing at the age that he is. Most people would consider him to only be a shell of himself by now, if he ever would come back from the type of injury that he had, and the surgeries, and the advanced advanced age that he is now, as opposed to Dan Marino when he was 24 when he did that. I would think that Manning has to be, unless you're just an absolute hater, he has to be at least in your top 5 quarterbacks of all time, I would think. Even if you look at his postseason production, and I think that counts as well. Although I think it counts a little bit less in football because you have less control. Although the quarterback is the leader of the team, there's so many different other things that can happen to cause you to lose. The quarterback can only play offense, which is something that, even though I'm not a huge football fan, it seems like it gets forgotten. Well, the quarterback's not out there playing defense. If you're only out there for 18 minutes and whatnot, the defense has to do its job as well. And if the defense can't stay on the field, if the defense keeps giving up points, and you have to keep coming back and coming back and coming back and try to pressure luck to come back from big deficits, and eventually you're going to throw interceptions. So people only look at the offensive side of the ball. And like I said, it's just so many different factors, special teams. You can't put all of the blame on the quarterback, and people tend to do that. They should get a lot of the blame, they should get a lot of the glory, but not all of it. But anyway, who do you guys rank as the greatest quarterbacks of all time? Quarterbacks, or who is the individual greatest quarterback? Some people don't like to put one person out there. What do you guys think?